everyone, I'm Luke Skytracker, and welcome back to a very belated update video. And I mean, very belated, like these are supposed to be like every 2 months, and this is more like 4 months later. I don't know, I lose track of time. Point is, I'm very sorry for not only the delayed update video, but the fact that I haven't really been able to churn out weekly content on any kind of steady basis. I apologize for that. Basically, the gist of it is we moved. So, you may notice new background. And no, I don't just use blue screens for this. This is actually genuine background. So, when they would look like I'm outside in my old vlogs, I was literally outside. In this case, I'm in a room. Because we now have a room, guys. We have a room for our recording. Well, it's technically just the generic spare room of the house, but my computer's also here, so score! That, of course, does not apply to the PS4, which is still in the living room, so still expect some background noise and such. You guys, you know me, I'm not very professional. So, we moved, and that is why I have been so just absent. My content just, like, dropped off. And this was inconveniently right on the same time No Man's Sky released a big update, so that's a new thing. And before I go on, I do want to ask you guys about No Man's Sky. What do you want me to do? Because now there's 3 modes. There is the normal mode, which is basically what we've been playing, plus all the new features they added, which includes base building and freighters, and, you know, you can hire people to work at your bases. All this craziness. They redid the regeneration algorithms to make the planets look gorgeous and everything. It is the best ever. But there's now normal mode, as I just said. There's also survival mode, which is a brutally hardcore, tough as nails craziness that I tried to play for like 5 minutes, and I'm like, I cannot do this. I suck at this, you know? It requires like planning and thought and stuff, and I was like, I suck. But if you guys want to see me do that, you want to see me a Let's Die in No Man's Sky series, that's a thing now. We also now have creative mode, which is a kind of dull but very creative thing where you have infinite money and you're completely invincible. You can do whatever the heck you want. And if you guys want to see that, then okay, we can go around building bases and just like doing creative base tour thingies. Just like, I came up with this cool base, you want to see it? You know, this is all in your guys' court. What you guys want to see is what matters. I have so few people watching my channel at this point, I can literally just ask you directly, what do you want to see? And I'll probably get decent feedback. Try to you guys comment, and please comment, because that actually does help a lot. I know every YouTuber in the world says, please comment, please like, blah, 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 which is why I try not to say that, but I do actually really appreciate it when you do that, because that helps grow the channel, which it really does. Okay, moving on. With this new house, and this new move, and this big change, and this revitalization, I would like to bring new content to the channel. And not just new games, though I have a ton of new games I could bring to the channel, like a lot. And we're going to go into those in just a second. But I'm also thinking of maybe bringing some, like, comedy sketch or something. I have ideas. At this point, they're just literally just ideas. And I know I've talked a little bit about I want to do audio dramas or this or that. And nothing's really come of that. They're still all just ideas. But there's a possibility. And I want to prepare you guys for the possibility that this is not just going to be a purely gaming channel, but more of a purely comedic channel, you might say. I think that's probably the best way to think about it. I mean, my Let's Plays are generally somewhat comedic in some way. Not always, but a lot of the time. I try to be funny. With the exclusion maybe of some of my that's not a word, poorer Starbound episodes and my some of my No Man's Sky episodes, which kind of lapse into these philosophical podcast things. And if you guys enjoy that, let me know, because I kind of enjoy doing that. Anyway, so it's probably best to start thinking about this channel as a comedy channel, or even just an entertainment channel, which is basically every channel under the sun, but still, is probably not going to stay purely gaming forever. And I think I'm very excited about that. I have a lot of fun ideas. I don't want to talk about said ideas, because at this point, it could literally come to nothing, but it's a thing, so be prepared. Now moving on to games. This is the highlight of this update video. We got a lot of games. I mean, a lot of games. It's going to be great. It's going to be awesome. But I can only turn out basically 1 video a week, maybe 2 if I'm really good. So you may notice I basically kind of try to fall into this rhythm of alternating between Starbound and No Man's Sky, which basically just meant I just kind of scatterly put out whatever I possibly could, because I was so hard-pressed, because the old house had no heater insulation and really bad internet, so trying to do things was like crazy hard. So anyway, with this new house, I'm going to have more time, more ability, more bandwidth, all these things I need to make better content. But, so, maybe I may be able to churn out 2 videos a week. That would be awesome. But, bare minimum, I'd like to do 1 a week. If I can just do that, I'm going to be happy. But, that means I don't even really want to add one or two more games to the roster. Because at this point, I've got Starbound and No Man's Sky, which is fun, but it's not a lot of varied content. And I don't want to bring back PlanetSide so much because, though I am, before I go on, I am going to be probably posting one last PlanetSide video of this funny footage I got ages ago when I did a PS4 test recording right before No Man's Sky came out, and I never got around to editing it, but I think it's kind of funny, so I'll probably do something with that. If I remember, which any of you who have watched my Starbound videos know how great my memory is. So, games, new games, big list. The trick is, I want to turn to you guys. I want you guys to try to pick which games I want to play, because I like them all. I mean, I haven't even played all of them yet, so a lot of these are going to be blind Let's Plays, which is exciting. There was a big Black Friday Steam sale, so I just picked up a ton of games. So we got the Stanley Parable, which is, I don't even know, I know a lot of people have done Let's Plays of it, so like it wouldn't be that, whoa, I've never seen that kind of Let's Play before. And I mean, like, it's already so funny as it is with the narration. My commentary would be kind of useless. And also, it's kind of weird and mind-bendy and, you know, kind of Twilight Zone-y, and I'm not sure if that's really the kind of content you guys want to see. It's a very different kind of game. If you've never heard of it, then don't just blindly say, I want to see the Stanley Parable, which I doubt you would if you've never heard of it, but it's also very spoilery. Like, if you watch a Let's Play the Stanley Parable, you're not going to enjoy playing it to the same way as you would going in blind. I mean, like, I went in blind, and I'm like, this is amazing and creepy and kind of awesome. And it's not, like, horror creepy. It's just, like, that's kind of an unsettling idea of creepy. Like Twilight Zone, but less creepy. Anyway. We also have Artifact Adventure, which is a cute little JRPG I picked up for like $1 during the Black Friday sales, and it's like, if you had a classic JRPG down to the 8-bit graphics, but if it was Skyrim. It's open world, it's this huge scale, and that just kind of sounded cool to me. I mean, I'm not a JRPG guy. I've never even played a JRPG before, for goodness sake, but if you guys want to see that, if you want to see a completely clueless person try to play a JRPG, say that. I want all of your feedback down in the comments. I want to know what you guys want me to play. Just comment down below. Just down there. It's like, takes all the 2 seconds of your life. Another game that I'm personally really excited about, but if you guys don't want to see it, I'll just play it by myself, because I love it. It's called The Deadly Tower of Monsters, and it is a retro sci-fi game about bad sci-fi movies. You play a protagonist in a bad sci-fi movie, and there's a narrator doing DVD commentary in the background, like it's a DVD. All the enemies look like they're cheap stop motion. It's hilarious. It's awesome. It is like the best thing ever. But I have not played it yet, so it would be blind, though I have watched a little gameplay, but that never counts. But if you guys want to see that, I would love that, because that's something I personally want to bring to the channel if you guys want to. I also got Undertale. Everybody talks about how great Undertale is. Never played it. Plan on playing it. Do you guys want to see me play? Enough said. I also got a game called To the Moon, which is like a story game, basically. It's a very heavily story-oriented, emotional story about these people going back into this guy's memories to do this and that and the other. It's supposed to be kind of emotional, a little sad. You know, it's more of a drama type, but not like drama. It's like just look it up. You'll get the idea. It's got a great soundtrack, and it's light on gameplay, heavy on story, but it looks really good. I'm not really sure if this has a place on the channel or not, but if you guys just want to see, I want to see you play To the Moon, totally, you need to play it. I want to see it. Then I'll play it, totally. We've also got Realm of the Mad God, which is not something I bought because it's free. It's an MMO that's also a top-down arcadey 2D shooter thing. And it's really, really fun. I enjoy it a lot. I was actually planning on doing content on it anyway, before I picked up all these games, but I haven't gotten around to doing it. I don't know, in the context of all these other games, if it's really worth my time as far as what you guys want to see. But if you guys want to see me run around, and it's roguelike, so if I die, I lose everything. And it's this MMO, you want to see me run around and fight all these monsters in this kind of 2D, 8-bit looking big world, and, you know, try to dodge thousands of bullets and stuff. I mean, it could be fun. I'm pretty good at commentating action games, just from what I saw from the feedback on my PlanetSide videos, so that could be really fun. Also, another fun thing would be if I ever... Oh, I need to talk about something. Okay, before I talk about anything else, I'm probably going to have the internet to do live streams. I can't guarantee it. I have not tested it, but I probably will be doing some kind of live stream test soon. And if I can get live streams together, I would love to start streaming stuff through YouTube. If that's something you guys want to see, let me know. I'll probably do it either way, but I would love to have some excitement built around it. And with a game like Realm of the Mad God, you could live stream it, and you guys could come and join me. You could download the game. It's free. You can play with me. That would be awesome. And we could go around this big army of 8-bit characters kicking butt. My only quibble from the Mad Gods, it got some red pixels. Not like blood, but like explosions of little red pixels, like on occasion. Like, maybe like Starbound, but a little more. Like, probably most normal people wouldn't even notice it. But I don't like gore. So if that's If my audience feels about gore the same way I do, maybe a little, like, they have an even higher version or whatever, I don't know. I would personally maybe encourage you to look up the trailer of the game or whatever and see if it's something that would bother you. Or I don't personally consider it gory or bloody, really. I'm probably overanalyzing and over-exaggerating, but I did want to point it out, because up to this point, I'm avoiding that kind of content, and I want to continue to avoid that content if I can. Another game that I personally adore, and I've been playing a lot personally, and I actually have a video coming up, like a test video with my first kind of guest. It was like I guess I was his guest, he was my guest kind of thing. It was a co-op video. I guess that's what you call it. I don't know all the YouTube lingo, but it's a Guns of Icarus Online, which is a steampunk airship combat game, which is probably the greatest thing since sliced bread. It is amazing. Like, you play in first person, this guy, or sorry, third person, whatever, a person on an airship, and you have to run around and you have to fix the systems and shoot the guns, and while the pilot's maneuvering the ship in this 3D space, and it is amazing. And the test recording doesn't really do it justice, because we were fighting against AIs, and that's just not quite as exciting, but if you guys want to see that, that could be some really fun content too. And finally, I'm not gonna cover everything in my Steam library because it's a little overboard. But if you guys want to see some content, the two games that I've had for a while, but I've yet to do content on, are Planet Nomads and Paragon. I actually talked about these in a previous update video, and I was kind of excited at the time. When Planet Nomads hit, I remembered it was an alpha, a closed alpha, and I'm like, I'm not sure if anyone's gonna really enjoy me playing this. It's kind of, I mean, they're adding more and more, it's starting to get prettier and prettier and cooler. I mean, they're updating it regularly, and it's starting to look better and better, but at the right now, I don't feel like there's enough content there to really be interesting. Like, you can watch me build, but that's about it, and I mean, like, me commentating building is kind of a fishy thing, because I'm not that creative of a commentator. And then Paragon could really be potentially a very interesting series to do. They just had a big update hit. Some people love it, some people loathe it. I'll probably be in the love it party, because I really wasn't deeply invested in the current version of the game, and they basically changed everything. And it looks good. Like, Paragon's a very fun game. I personally enjoy it a lot, and if you guys would like to see Paragon, then yeah, totally. It's a MOBA. It's a multiplayer online battle arena. Very creative looking character design, very pretty, very cool. It's kind of more of like a mixture between a MOBA and an action game. It's kind of cool. I mean, I'd advise you to look into it. It's free, so what have you got to lose? But I always like to say that. But if you guys want to see that, then yeah, that'd be awesome. With all that being said, this has been a pretty long update video as is. I doubt you've been sitting here for the whole 13 minutes I've been filming this. So if you have, thank you, and please leave your comments below. Tell me what you think about all this. And as always, I'm Skytrekker. I mean, that's a terrible outro. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video I do. Skytrekker out. God bless. I bet you think that's a doorway. It's actually a mirror. Which you guys all know how memorable, you guys all know how my memory is, how